Well, here we are, the last month of 2023. Yes. And we're going to end it strong and solid with a lot of blessings. I'm optimistic. I'm always optimistic. I always just like to go into the month going, this is going to be great. There's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of good stuff happening. So, December. I'm very excited about this because we kick off the month strong with Mercury moving into Capricorn. Mercury in Capricorn is clearing up our thoughts. It's giving us a lot of successful streamline of our thoughts and our plans. It's a really good time because we're not wasting as much time. We're really like saying, okay, this is what we need to do. Let's go get it done. That's Mercury in Capricorn. Now, hold on to Mercury because we're not done with Mercury yet. I'll be coming back to him in just a minute. On the 4th of December, we have Venus going into Scorpio. Now, Venus rules the opposing sign to Scorpio, Taurus, and Libra, but we're talking about Taurus right now. So Venus rules Taurus. So Venus in Scorpio is not the worst place. Venus does not like being in Virgo. I think we've talked about that. But Venus in Scorpio is not the worst place for Venus, but it's not a comfortable place either. This is a very intense time. You're going to see a lot of intensity here. Power struggles, maybe money concerns, or if you had money concerns and they've sort of been hidden, they come to the surface during this time. On the 6th, we have Neptune going direct, which is fantastic because this is setting our imaginations free. Oh, yeah. So while Neptune's been retrograde, our imaginations have been a little clogged up. Maybe like there's just been nothing to fantasize about. Maybe our dreams have been a little crippled. But now with Neptune going direct, we're letting our imaginations go. We're seeing our dreams are just like way more intense, a lot more vivid to like scenes to them, and our faith is increasing. I love it. I'm here for it. On the 7th, Hanukkah begins. So if you're celebrating Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. On the 12th, we have a new moon in Sagittarius. I'm going to go into great detail about the new moon in Sagittarius when I do the zodiac reading and card pull for the new moon in Sagittarius. So make sure you tune into those videos to see like what's shaking out there, because the moon is conjunct Mars. So you know what that means when Mars is in the mix. A little bit of aggression. So I'm going to go into a lot of detail about that new moon at that time. On the 13th, I told you we weren't done with Mercury yet. Here it is. Mercury goes retrograde. Yeah. Mercury goes retrograde at 2:09 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Mercury's going retrograde in Capricorn. It's going to be great. Mercury's going to be retrograde until January 1st of 2024. So that's just a little bonus. That's just an awesome bonus for all those parties and traveling days and holidays that Mercury's going to be retrograde. Isn't that great? Yeah. Told you there was a couple of little catches. Okay, then on the 21st, we have a really busy day. We have the winter solstice. If you are celebrating the winter solstice with your crew, with your coven, whatever, happy solstice. The sun also goes into Capricorn on this day. And, again, busy day. Venus is in opposition to Uranus, and Mars is quincunx to Uranus. Now, excuse me, I told you I'm getting over a cold. So with Venus and Uranus being in opposition, this is a really moody and impulsive time for us, like feeling wise. Unfortunately, with Mars quincunx Uranus, it's also an impulsive time, but it's a time of rash behavior. So we really, really need to think things through during this solstice, during this busy day on the 21st. So Let's just think things through. The great thing is that Mercury is sextile to Saturn this day, so it is a time of thinking things through. It is a time of planning ahead. So there's some help there. There is some help. On the 23rd, we have Mercury retrograding back into Sagittarius. Now, Mercury is not a fan of being in Sagittarius. It's not the most comfortable place for Mercury to be because Mercury rules the opposing sign of Gemini. Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo, but Mercury is in opposition to a sign that it rules. It's not the best place, not the worst place for Mercury, but it's not the happiest place for Mercury. So we're still going to see the things that Mercury and Sagittarius feels, which is we're not able to articulate, we're not able to get our point across, the communication does not flow very easily. We're going to see that really amplified because Mercury is retrograde in this sign now. Yeah. Again, super fun. On the 24th and the 25th, we have Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, respectively. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. On the 26th, I'm so excited about this. Not only is it Boxing Day to our neighbors from the north, so if you live in Canada, happy Boxing Day, and Kwanzaa is also beginning. So if you're celebrating Kwanzaa, happy Kwanzaa. But this is a full moon in Cancer. The moon rules Cancer. This is a fantastic full moon. I love it. I love it. There's a lot of aspects that are going on because the moon is in opposition to Mercury, it's sextile Jupiter, it's square Neptune, and it's trine Saturn. So there's a lot of aspects that are actually happening in this full moon in Cancer. Even though the moon does rule Cancer, it should be like the happiest day on earth, but there are some aspects that are influencing it, and I will go into a lot of detail on that card reading when I do the full moon in Cancer explanation before the zodiac card reading. So make sure you tune into those shows as well. On the 29th, we have Venus moving into Sagittarius. So Venus has had a very short trip in Scorpio. So now Venus is moving into Sagittarius, which is, it's more social, it's very energetic, it's like looking for that pleasurable, exciting time, and it opens us up to new experiences. It's also a time, it can be a little risky. It can be a time where we're not sure if we want to take the risk or not, but this can be a little bit risky. So again, think things through, but this is a very social, energetic time, and it's just awesome because on the 30th we have Jupiter going direct, and Jupiter is our planet of blessings and luck, and Jupiter goes direct at 9:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So basically at the end of the day, excuse me, basically at the end of the day, Jupiter goes direct. But it's a fantastic, it's like kismet, it's perfect because the next day is New Year's Eve and everybody is celebrating on New Year's Eve, right? Even those of us that like to go to bed early are celebrating on the 31st. So, I mean, here we are on the 29th with Venus moving into Sag, which is a social time, and then Jupiter going direct on the 30th, right before New Year's Eve. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Yeah, even if Mercury is retrograde, still could be a good time. We end 2023, not only December, but also the whole year, with 4 planets in Earth. Jupiter and Uranus are in Taurus. We have Capricorn and, Capricorn is hosting the Sun and Pluto. We have 3 planets and North Node in Fire sign. So we have Mars, Mercury, and Venus in Sagittarius and North Node in Aries. And we have 2 planets in water, Saturn and Neptune, both in Pisces. And we do have South Node in Libra. And I've been talking more and more about South Node in the past little while because I've just just been like studying about it and just a little bit more obsessed with South Node. I don't know why, in the past few months. So, but we do have South Node in Libra. I did not check to see where all the asteroids were, but right now, I think that's the only thing that we have in air at the end of the year. So, I know it's been a journey. I will tell you, this has definitely been a journey. I'm so grateful to all of you that have just made this like a great channel. This has been an awesome, awesome year. And thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for all your feedback. I appreciate all the comments. Thank you. I'm so looking forward to 2024 with you. But before we get to 2024, let's see what your individual numerology is here at the end of 2023. Well, hello, Life Path 8, and welcome to your monthly numerology here at Readings at the Round Table. I'm Jennifer, and I'm sorry all my stuff just got a little shifted because Mouse and I were having some words. That's what we'll say. Yeah, but that's okay. He's a good boy, and we love him here. Yeah. All right, Life Path 8. Oh, I do have the lovely and beautiful Jasmine here with me, just to make sure that I introduce everyone that's in the office, you know. All right, Life Path 8, December. December for you is a 9-month. It's a transitional month. I mean, because 9 is all about transition. It's all about change. It's all about completion. How perfect is that for you that it's at the end of the year? Yeah. The mantra of the 9, Life Path 8, is I embody the flow of this moment with the courage to change. Yeah. So 9 is all about transition, completion, releasing, rebirth. It's a time of removal of clutter, both spiritual and physical. A time to use logic. Because there's a lot of choices coming to you during this time period. It's a phase change so that you can fulfill your life's purpose. It's time to move forward with courage into the next step. And I love it because it is a completion time. It is completion because accepting endings that bring about change is a part of the bigger circle, and we see that when we get through endings, then we can have a new beginning. That's like wonderful right there, because the new beginning right around the corner is going to be awesome. Next year, as you've heard me talk about 100 times, 2024 is a 44-8 year. So this is going to be, this is your year. It's going to be pretty incredible. The lesson of the 9 is to recognize patterns and let them go when they no longer serve their purpose. So again, this is a really fantastic time for you to recognize things that are not working for you anymore, things that are not working for your life, for your home, your work, your whatever it is, your side hustle, things that are not working anymore, and letting them go and moving on into something new, into something better. Transition. Yeah, love it, love it. The shadow side of the 9 is fear of change, fighting change, feeling impulsive and moody. So you should definitely watch what Venus and Mars are doing this month. And it's also a time of being just a little bit careless with money. So definitely pay attention to your pocketbook, pay attention to your wallet, watch what's coming in and out of your bank account so that you can keep a rein on everything, so that you can keep a balance on everything. You're a generous person, and this is a generous time. So just watch that you're not like overdoing it a little bit. especially with that moodiness, that impulsive behavior, like sneaking up on you. I know, I know. Um, the mantra of the 8, as you may remember, is I embrace the power within me while honoring the divinity in others. Your whole life path is a time of abundance, understanding that there's an infinite supply. This is, your whole life path is about money, it's about power, it's about inspiration, and understanding that you have enough and that there's more than enough to go around. It is challenging. It is challenging. Because sometimes when we're just like, when we feel like there's not enough for us, what we do is we see lack in other people as well. Or we see that maybe there's a few people that just have more than enough. And we start thinking about like how we can fix that. Yeah. So your whole life path again is about seeing the best in others, setting an example of self-empowerment for others. This is a great time of karma for you. It really is. You're going to reap what you sow. So remember that. The shadow side of the 8 is feeling responsible for other people's choices, adding additional responsibility onto yourself, attachment to the material, trying to fix others. Yeah, sounded familiar, isn't it? Look at those patterns. See if there's something that you need to release during this time. The lesson of the 8 is to lead with compassion for others and not from the ego. That is definitely challenging, especially for this Virgo. So I'm interested to see what 2024 brings to us, because that's definitely challenging for this Virgo. Yeah. What do you think, Jasmine? She's snoring. I love it. All right, Life Path 8. Let's see what we've got for you in the way of cards. And let's see if Mouse decides to jump back up here and disrupt my whole thing. I love him. I mean, it's just great that he's so cute, because he's had some issues. Whew. Oh, I guess I could change the camera so that you could see properly. But before I do that, I will say, I'm forgetting again. I'm pulling from the usual decks, the Goddess Guidance Oracle card deck and the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards. These are the card decks that I pull for the numerology every month. And maybe I'll do some switching up with that in 2024. We'll see. I'm open to some new stuff. Ooh, Artemis, the Guardian. Ah, what a great card. All right. I mean, a fantastic card. I think I've got some upside down cards in there. They're looking a little different. Ooh, Cacoxenite. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. And New Beginnings. Oh my gosh. Now, let's see. Are these cards upside down? They are indeed. Just such a weirdo. I like all the cards to be right side up. I know. Okay. First advice card is from Artemis, the Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Oh, that's nice. Super fun going into the last month of the year. Dude, I hear you, but do not knock my stuff down. I'm not kidding, Mouse. I'm not kidding. Okay. All right. So, new beginnings. Cacoxenite is a high vibrational crystal containing a range of different medicines and energies. It can awaken new opportunities, especially on the spiritual path, and is a great ally for energy healers because it shares its powerful medicine of awakening the soul. It helps you to let go of stale energy. I'm not kidding. It helps you to let go of stale energy and experiences and allows for fresh, vibrant energy of new beginnings. It enhances channeling gifts and abilities. It enhances creative ideas and awakens imagination. Journeys with you into the magical realm of spirit and activates new ideas and inspiration. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, that is so great. This is so freaking awesome for you. I'm not kidding. I love, love, love this for you. I mean, you're protected, new beginnings. I think this is so perfect for you. Again, here at the end of the year, you're like getting rid of like old stale energy so that you can have a new beginning in 2024. All right, Life Path 8, I so appreciate you. I appreciate you watching today. Thank you so much for like just supporting my channel this year. It's been an amazing, amazing journey. I am looking forward to 2024 with you. And don't forget to watch your zodiac sign for the new moon and the full moon in December and, you know, just all year. I hope you have a wonderful December. I hope you have wonderful and beautiful and safe holidays. And until we see each other again, Life Path 8, get out there and make your magic. Bye.